and everybody losing their pathetic little minds over it. Well, not everybody. Giving big discounts in corporate agreements to different businesses around town. It happens. Let's be real. The number one trending female athlete, while you are all hating she's achieving making more of her life, the funny seeing these folks mad about this damn shoe. It really is. It really is. A star, oh yeah, y'all mad. She about to sell the shit out of this shoe. I'm just like,
Sophie Cunningham just got her own signature shoe, and instead of everyone just being happy for her, a chunk of the old guard 1BA fan base is losing it over a white player getting a colorway. Before we even get to the shoe itself, let's be honest about what's actually happening online right now. This reaction has very little to do with basketball, and a lot to do with who's getting the spotlight.
they mad at Sophie because she's more popular than their star. Their star. Keeping it real. Yeah, she's more popular than your favorite player. Y'all, oh, you don't like that? Oh, but she only averages 9 points. It don't matter. It don't matter. She got more swag and more pull than your favorite player. That's even funnier because your favorite player is probably averaging like 20 a game. Sophie at 9, dominating you. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out.
And look, this ties directly into the other big story this week. Fever Games handing out free hot dogs and deep ticket discounts just to get bodies in the building. That's not a good look for any franchise, let alone the one with the league's biggest star on the roster, and it says a lot about where this season has gone.
These old rotten-ass hot dogs. All you had to do was play Caitlin Clark's read and react offense, a style that would have brought in the majority of the new fans, and your tickets would have probably been on a waiting list. No thanks, keep your fatty food. The coaches who hate Cece and other players too. DEI team. I would never bring my children to this woke setting with a bunch of DEI hires. Never. Facts matter. Wow. Wow. Caitlin fans quit coming, and this team turned into... Oh, it's good. No.
Here's the actual number that should worry Indiana's front office. The cheapest ticket to a Fever game 2 years ago was routinely $78, and now you can walk up same day and grab seats for $8 to $10. That's a real documented collapse in demand, and it's happening in the exact stretch where Caitlin Clark has missed extended time with injury.
And blonde. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Quote, star averages 8 points per game for her career. Wrap this shit up. The shoes are very mid. I can't compete with other WNBA shoes out there. Quote, star, bruh.
Now, some of the fan reaction being read here leans hard into DEI hire and woke language directed at the coaching staff, and I want to be upfront that this is exactly the kind of politically charged framing that turns a basketball roster conversation into a culture war fight. Whatever you think of the coaching decisions this season, reducing it to that kind of language isn't analysis, it's just venting.
That's funny. That's funny that these people are mad. That shit's ugly as hell. 0 sales. You watch. People gonna buy the shit out of this shoe. They gonna buy the shit out of this shoe. She averages 8 points per game. Trash. I bet you I could click on every...
The host's theory here is that the team might be quietly inflating attendance numbers through corporate ticket buybacks to save face. And honestly, that's a pretty common low-key move teams make around the league when they're struggling to sell out arenas organically. It's a fair thing to be suspicious of without needing any bigger conspiracy attached to it.
I would never bring my children to this woke setting with a bunch of DEI hires. Never. Facts matter. Wow. Wow. Caitlin fans quit coming, and this team turned into... Oh, it's good. No thanks. Keep your hot dogs. Don't forget to cover the upper bowl. It'll be empty up there again. You sabotage.
And here's a stat worth sitting with. College arenas were charging more to see Clark play than the Fever are charging now for a home game. When your former college venues had a stronger market for tickets than your actual professional team, that's a marketing and communication failure, not just bad luck.
Look, highlighted this motherfucking stat. Really? Highlighted it. This guy just said, you dumb fuck. I mean, gotta be the worst player in history to get a shoe. That's not hate. Oh, okay. Okay. She has to be the worst player in all of sports history to get.
Now to the actual shoe. Cunningham's debut Adidas Crazy Energy colorway drops July 24th for $120. Pink and white with blue 3 stripes branding. That's a completely normal price point for a player-exclusive sneaker in this market. No different from what Nike charges for Sabrina Ionescu's or Asha Wilson's signature lines.
Like her and her stats. It's hilarious seeing people trying to act like Sophie Cunningham don't look good. I mean, Adidas has been trash, so this checks out. That's crazy.
And this is where the reaction gets genuinely ugly. People in the comments calling her the worst player in history to get a shoe. That's just not true by any measure that matters to a shoe company. She's one of the most searched, most visible personalities in the entire league. And visibility is exactly what brands pay for. Plenty of signature shoes go to personality and marketability, not just points per game.
Get a shoe. That's not hate. Oh, okay. Okay. She has to be the worst player in all of sports history to get a PE. This is so funny. I love how butt hurt people are about this. It's delicious. Agreed. That shit's going straight to Walmart for $19.99. I bet she sells a shit ton of these shoes. I mean, seriously.
Here's the actual data point that undercuts the "she doesn't deserve this" argument. Sophie Cunningham was the #1 trending female athlete on Google last year, and that was before the viral moment from the Fever Mercury incident that had her name everywhere for over a week straight. That's real, measurable cultural relevance that has nothing to do with her per-game scoring average.
Let's be real. The #1 trending female athlete last year on Google was Sophie Cunningham. On Google. And that was before the viral meme that took over the planet for 10 days straight.
The host's read here is blunt. There's a real vein of racially charged criticism aimed at Cunningham, specifically because she's a white player getting star treatment, and he's not wrong that plenty of the "she doesn't deserve this" comments read that way. I'd frame it slightly differently. Brands sign whoever moves the needle culturally, and Cunningham genuinely moves it. Whatever mix of reasons is behind why.
Look, highlighted this motherfucking stat. Really? Highlighted it. This guy just said, you dumb fuck. I mean, gotta be the worst player in history to get a shoe. That's not hate. Oh, okay. Okay. She has to be the worst player in all of sports history to get.
Some of the pushback in the comments gets genuinely hateful, framed around her race directly, and the host calling that out as ugly is fair. That kind of reaction to a sneaker deal says a lot more about the people posting it than it does about Cunningham or her career.
So hot dog. Come get some lips and shoe soles and bologna and pig asshole and whatever else we can put in that hot dog. Come poison your family at family night. Please come to games. Why is the team of Caitlin Clark having to now beg for tickets?
And here's the line that actually lands. She's more popular right now than plenty of players averaging twice her scoring numbers, and that's just the reality of how modern sports marketability works. Stats matter for playing time. They don't fully explain shoe deals, brand deals, or cultural relevance, and Cunningham has all three right now, regardless of what her box score says.
And the games are not selling out anymore. But they're giving people these old rotten-ass hot dogs. All you had to do was play Caitlin Clark's read and react offense, a style that would have brought in the majority of the new fans, and your tickets would have probably been on a waiting list. No thanks, keep your fatty food. The coaches who hate Cece and other players too. DEI team. I would never bring my children to this woke setting with a bunch of DEI hires. Never. Facts matter.